The first part of this was just kind of taking a mare, pulling her up out of the pasture. She didn't know beans, you know, about what we're going to do today. She's been living peacefully at bliss, at bliss in the pasture with her stablemate. We pulled her and her pasture mate out of the pasture, put them in the arena so we could film them and take some filming of them. It scared both of them to death. They were totally balanced out there. We bring them in here. They're like, oh, well, we have no. What are you going to do with this? We're a bit unbalanced. We're a bit unsecure. So, you know, up to the point that we kind of finished lunging her, my focus was, well, let's just reintroduce her to being with humans. Let's just kind of get her balanced. And of course, Shelia did the first part of it. You know, she took a hold of her. We let her run around at liberty. We saw she was kind of snorty and emotional and fresh and everything. Same horse, same day. It's all this on the same day. And we brought her down here, and oh, when they let her pasture mate away, they nickered and screamed and worried about each other for a little bit. And so Sheila's object was just to kind of get her out there away from her and like help her. Now this is perfect. She's got her right hind leg pulled up like she's been working cattle all day in an old ranch horse. But where we started was with a highly emotional, highly flighty, highly sensitive, highly bred horse that's like bouncing off all these different stimulus. And so the first thing we did with her is, you know, bring her out of the little show pen. We've got the footage that we want to send to my wife, and just slowly start to frame up her emotions. As we frame up her emotions, we frame up her body. Then mainly our only goal is to get a bit on her, get a saddle on her. You know, she kind of came out of the barn with a martingale, which it doesn't hurt to have. We didn't need it. It's kind of cool. We got to talk about how to adjust it properly. And then we just kind of let her move. First, we got her feet quiet. So she had to find her poise and her balance standing quiet. We weren't harsh with her, and we weren't, matter of fact, Shelia was the one doing it anyway, and she's a real master at that because all her horses, naturally, this is how polite they are. But she just kind of told her at a distance, it's like, no, here's your boundaries, stay within those boundaries. And then when the mare learned to stand still and learned to stand quiet with no whips, you know, no roughness or anything, just with firm boundaries, then we sat here and we talked about her for a little bit. Then I started letting her move. We bridled her up a little bit. We lunged her around here a bit, and basically the point we got to is, how do we get a horse supple? How do we work through kind of those early things of, you know, getting a rhythmic walk, getting a rhythmic trot? Can we use our tools, whatever tool we have. It doesn't matter if it's borrowed tools, you know, if it's my shoes or somebody else's shoes, somebody else's bridler. None of that is, I mean, some things are better than others, but none of it really is the deciding point. Use whatever you have.